All right, guys, what's going on? It's your boy Mike Lowry Trading Academy. So we're gonna get into today. It was it was a hard day. If you didn't know what you were doing and you didn't plan anything, it was a hard day, right? So preparation every time. Don't be lazy. Prepare, be ready, plan your trade your plan. All right, so watch list we could go over. Watch list that says SPY below 670 to 667, which is essentially what we got below 670. We got this nice break there of 670, and then we were able to take it to 667. So that was a beautiful trade. Nvidia didn't play out cute, like it didn't even reach the levels yet, right? So really the trade for Nvidia was below this 185 or above this 188, and we didn't do anything except chop inside of it all day. So this we don't. I just put that there later, but yeah. So Nvidia never broke range, and then Q's below 607 to 603. I think it just went to 605. Boom. Yeah, 605. And then huge bounce. I actually missed the level at 605 right there. Same with SPY. Um, you know, that's just an insane candle. Insane candle. So now going over today, right? This is all the pre-market range, okay? So if we're in pre-market like this, I mean that's a $5, 676 to 670, 669. Bro, that's insane. That's a huge move. That's the move for the day that we wanted to catch, right? So there's two ways you can play this. You could go to SPX chart and you could see that we did have that level at 67.50. Okay. So had a level there on SPX the same time that SPY was approaching right here. So we could have definitely caught this reversal, right? We could have had probably would have been SPX, yeah, right there. So this would have been the reversal, right? Break below, and then go, and then I would just take it to here. I wouldn't really, I wouldn't risk it for going that far down. If you did SPX, I would just take it. But that has a higher, to me, that's a higher probability for a continuation play to go down, because we know obviously we want to go down. Like we're still going down, and then we had to come up real quick to grab some liquidity here that we missed the other day, right? This is just a zone, and then came right down to where this is, and then obviously you have some consolidation because you're in. What are you in? You're in a fair value gap, right? But oh my gosh, guess what? It did break through it. You know why? Because we already tested it. We already tested it and failed to make higher highs, so it's not valid. And then boom, we get this candle confirmation right there. Even if you missed all of this and then you saw the chop and you thought that it would go back up, well then you get this candle right here, which is a great entry right there, right? I mean that's nice. And then above there, stop loss. So what? You would have a 671.90 entry with a 672.30 stop, less than a dollar. 5 minute, probably wouldn't have seen it as good. You could have just on a bigger time frame waited for these three candles to form, making this lower low, and then you could grab the retest in this pocket right here and use stop loss there. So that's two. There's multiple different ways you can play on different time frames and how precise you want to be. I personally try to catch it up here. As soon as I see this and then this order block, I could go to the 2 minute time frame and I could see that we're good to the downside. Um, I think that's too much sauce. I think that's too much sauce. Man, whatever. I better get some subscribes for this. I'm giving away sauce, dude. So yeah, having your levels are key. Knowing how to play off your levels, pre-market levels, knowing where to take it to. knowing if this is going to continue down or not. Check out the RSI. RSI was super overbought, so we could have continued up. It was an in between day for sure. So SPY, that was the trade. I caught break below 670 to the 667, and then Nvidia I grabbed little puts, same concept, came up to a key level, got a sweep on it. I was actually on the 5 minute and I saw this candle close right here. I was like, oh, this might be perfect entry. Hopped on the 2 minute, was able to enter as it was flagging right here. So I caught that little flag breakout, right? This was entry, this was stop loss, and then went straight down to take profit. So this was take profit, and then we were good. I saw that was 188 to 187, 186.6. So that's not bad. Not a big move, but a good move, right? You gotta take what you could get when market's chopping. This isn't a time to sit there and hold your trade and see if it could go the full distance. This is a time to take it from level to level and take profits. All right, Tesla, same thing. Broke above this huge pump, right? Props to my brother. He caught a breakout above the pre-market highs. If I switched to the 2 minute, this was where my level was. This would have been a nice entry from 410.5 up to 416, but I didn't. I missed it. So I was on the 5 minute, and I was like, wow. As soon as this candle closed, I just want to pull back, and it just went. So this was the pullback to go long, right? But what I did is I took puts as well. Again, I had a break back below, reclaim, right, retest, and then take it down to the previous sweep. So I took it right there, and that was take profit. That was what 2 4. That was like literally 1 5 minute candle in and out, and then this happened, right? So then we have we have this flag happening. So as soon as we broke out of the flag, I go like this, right? I just took profits on puts. I go like this, and I go like this. And then, you know what else I do? You want to know something even crazier? I went in the stock chat and I sent a picture so people could see what I'm seeing. And I said, this is why I'm going to get in Tesla calls because I think we could have a bull flag breakout. However, technicals weren't really supporting my bull flag. So I didn't want to stay in it for the whole flag because we had this, right? So this is where we exited at previous highs for a reason, right? This is why I only took Tesla to previous highs. So not only do I just sent a whole picture on why I'm entering, where I'm entering, where I wanted to go to. I also said why I didn't hold for the whole breakout. Did it end up going? Yeah, it ended up going to 421. Throughout all this, it technically never broke my stop loss, so I could have held. But I just wasn't happy with price action today. It wasn't worth it to me. So I would rather just be safe than sorry, take it from 413 to 417. So that was my Tesla trade, and that was it. I think that was it for the day. Yeah, I mean, look at this. It's just ugly. Bet you it's breaking through. Look, I bet you. Oh yeah, so ugly, dude. Ugh. Got a big consolidation phase. We got a lot of news coming. That's why we also have NVIDIA earnings. So a lot of things coming. But that was just a quick breakdown of the trades today, the mindset behind it, what to look for, and identifying key levels is crucial. You can use, I mean, guys, use your EMAs, your 8, your 21, use your orb. Don't sleep on the orb either. If you use the orb, this could have been the same reject right there, and then you could have literally used right above here as a stop loss. That's just using the 15-minute orb. What? Gorgeous. I sleep on the orb. I don't even use the orb. I trade with a blank screen, so like I could have had an earlier entry if I used the orb today, right? Take advantage of what you got and know when to use it. Let's go. We out.